just wanna be heard for your mom to your pop to the beat to the birds, my skirt right off on the curb like I'm Barry Sanders. Chains on and the diamonds dancing. Game on, so it's time to go. When the rain starts, I'ma let you know. Name a squad that is better though than my whole team. We a pot of gold. I'm a dog. I'ma need a bone for my whole team. I'ma let it go like yeah, and it feel like yeah, all day like yeah, all night like yeah, whole squad like what? And it feel like yeah, all day like yeah, all night like what? Whole squad like yeah, and it feel like yeah, all day like yeah, all night like yeah, whole squad like yeah, and it feel like yeah, all day like yeah, all night like yeah. You don't want problems, you don't want smoke.
All right, Coach, we are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Miami Dolphins and our home team. Time to set the old turducken aside and get ready for football as here we go on a Thanksgiving night. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Set up, 50, plant.
Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there, man.
Get it.
Here's Rashad Penny, first carry for the former San Diego State Aztec. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
Defensively here, you're facing a team in terms of points scored in the NFL, so when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. 4 yards on the pickup, and they're going to have a third down.
We go. 8 read.
Strong right, strong right, strong right. 3 down, 3 down.
5.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line.
Ready? One left.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down. Just the first quarter, but tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you, from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off-season about our season open opponent, and they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. Ended up having a pretty decent ball game. But if I had missed him, it would have been a long night.
They'll run on 2nd down with Cohen. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, Could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, where that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense, because someone's going to run for...
Trying to find Cup, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38, and his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
And Brandon, the passing game for both of these teams is going to be affected as the game goes along. It's not looking like the rain's going to let up anytime soon, so that might mean a few more wobbly passes and wide receiver slips, and this one winds up getting intercepted.
Recon, 132 fighter.
They'll start on the ground. It's Rashad Penny. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Ready up.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
64, weak.
Tight ends on the Ringo. 4 down, 4 down.
From the gun, a give to Penny. Calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He gets it to Brown, complete. It's the first time that they've looked his way tonight, and he comes up with a 1st down on the play.
And a key number on that play, 3. 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, spectacular catch, turns into a 1st down.
1st down saves them from a 3 and out.
Let's go now. 60 or.
Tight end to the right, boy. Tight end.
Bravo.
3 down, 3 down. Hey,
Shoot.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Brian Burns able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye, that happened fast, and a big sack.
Ready, set.
So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14.
Hey, exit.
you got 3 down, 3 down.
2nd and 14.
You ain't doing nothing today.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. And this pass defense, they were sensational in the win last week, and they're looking good here so far in this 1st quarter.
You know, we often talk about how offenses get locked in, and that runs over multiple games where they're really, in that zone. Defenses can be the exact same way, and I think we're seeing an example of it here.
3 down, 3 down. Check 99, check 99.
Go, go. Hey, seam 6, seam 6.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Chris Jones in there for sack number 85 of his great career, moving him past Hall of Famer Howie Long on the all-time list. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. Where will they spot it? They say just outside. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A first down there on a pickup of 25. We're scoreless after 1. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Bang out, bang out, bam, bam.
Watch safety creep, watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Slam, slam, slam. Just got 4 down, 4 down. Motion to the backfield.
First down, a run with Cohen. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
Wilson going to fake the give and keep it himself. Escaping the pressure right. He completes this to Sutton. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them.
Mike 54. You better be afraid of me. You better be.
On second down, it's Cohen. Just a couple there on the second down run. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8 situation.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is just going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
On 3rd down, Wilson steps away to his left. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Fox. And he'll be taken down deep into Charger territory. That one will go down as 33 yards on the 3rd down conversion. Not really any offense for them to speak of here in this first half. Maybe that's what they needed, that big play.
Yeah, it seems that maybe everything changes right there. They've been a little slow out of the gate. We've seen that. But that one big play, that could spark a big burst right here.
They'll run on first down. It's Cohen. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
At the Chargers' 18-yard line.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go, G. Get off the field.
A give to Cohen. He heads right. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. Now keep in mind, if you're thinking of staying on the ground, this is a top 5 rush defense.
Yeah, but I don't think you shy away totally with the run. At least show them the hint of a run before you decide to throw the football.
Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4. Hey, watch out. Check right 54.
Wilson now on 3rd down. Buying time to his left. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Cleveland Farrell in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 now on the season. And the kick by Elliott is good. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 3-0 lead. Been a bit of a dogfight thus far into the second quarter now, and we do have our first points, a field goal.
Yeah, a lot of people say, wow, first action on the scoreboard, about time. To me, the action's been right there on the field, trying to figure out who could gain an advantage, gain some field position, finally get points on the board. I'm loving this kind of game.
It feels like kickers might play a big role in this one.
Yes, make sure you give them the respect they deserve. They could cost you a game or win you one.
Tight right, tight right. Check hot route. Hot.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Got him in. It's Brown. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Hey, hold it.
Second and 4. This will be caught by Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. To throw here on first down. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that time, but it'll be 2nd down. Easy to tell who they're targeting on this drive. He caught the first 2 passes, but then this time unable to hook up.
But I don't think that stops them from continuing to go back to him, do you?
No.
I mean, they've got a plan. They're trying to execute it.
And after that second catch, I saw him in the huddle. He said, hey, let's go back one more time. Didn't work there.
Twist, 80 weapons. Hey, high 7.
Check. Crunch.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 26. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Rashad Penny. In on the tackle there, Luke Kuechly. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
When we talk about Luke Kuechly, you can't talk about his overall game without talking about his intelligence and how he controls the whole defense. He quarterbacks that defense and at times will actually make checks just like a quarterback would on offense to get them into the right defense. They definitely were on that play. How about that finish, holding that to a minimal gain.
2nd and 9 now. Man open left side is Brown. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Give him 15 yards on that one and a Charger first down. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the 2nd quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
Penny, a first down carry. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Hey, echo.
Now, 2nd and 11. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Chris Jones, what a season he continues to have. His 15th sack of the campaign.
Well, that was their 3rd sack of the ball game. 2nd in the league in sacks coming into this one. They're planning on making it a race to the top, aren't they?
Absolutely. They're looking up at that top spot, but they might be looking down at the 2nd spot pretty soon. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Looking to throw. Looking left side. He's got it. Complete. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
A 33-yard attempt.
The kick by Lambeau is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime here on a Thanksgiving night as we send you cross-country to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. This is taken at the 3. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
All go special. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Go, go. 54, 54. Too low. Tap. Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4. No. Hey, 0. 14.
Again, it's Cohen. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54. Good job right there.
On 3rd down, a run with Cohen. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. It's a pickup of 6, but it's not going to be enough. And the punt team's going to be summoned on 4th down. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
Watch out.
They'll try and run for it. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. First down, Dolphins.
So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Now Cohen. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. This is Cohen. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin first down. He's had his eyes on 7,000 career rushing yards, and with that last effort, he has hit that mark. What a career.
And that is the number to focus in on, because oftentimes we talk about where do they rank all time. We're not there yet. He's not knocking on the top 10 or the top 20, but over 7,000 yards in a career, fantastic.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
Down now. It's Cohen. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And just like that, it's 3rd down.
Right there, 54 Mike.
Now Wilson. Anywhere to go with it, and it goes down. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they left little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Charger drive about to get going. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game. Yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal.
I have to think a major focus at a halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Second and 5. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. They'll try and run for it with Penny. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. 20, 10, and all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Rashad Penny with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Chargers are going to retake the lead. The point after through the raindrops up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken at his 4. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
And look at this. They come right back with a big shot downfield. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Cortland Sutton, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Dolphins are once again going to retake the lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. We are headed to the 4th here on Thanksgiving night. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Elliott now to kick this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
Not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount. If they can get it done, well, guess what? We see the end result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
And leading here in the 4th. A loss of 2 there. Second down.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 23-yard line.
Kill.
Hey, foxtrot, foxtrot. Get it.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. A big play there with touchdown number 20 on the year as his guys are able to regain the lead. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, to see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
They try again with Cohen. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard. Pick up there on second.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 4. Here's Wilson to throw. Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. The rushing numbers for Wilson, maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down.
First down, Dolphins.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. They run. This is Cohen. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he'll be taken down at the 26. That one good for 37 yards.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They go play action now. Wilson. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Cleveland Farrell in there to get him, and that is now sack number 18 on the season for him. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Now they'll run it with Cohen. And he'll work his way inside the 30 now to the 28. Now pickup of 7 there, but they'll still have 12 yards to go on 3rd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. To throw on 3rd down. Wilson dancing to his left. He may try and run for this. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining.
Let's go.
So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Switch.
On 1st down, Cohen. He's down inside the 10 to the 8, and it comes on a gain of 8.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
Eight yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Cohen, and he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
Ninth play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. They'll keep it on the ground. Carmichael, and he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
54 Mike. Get in the right room. Get in the right room.
On 2nd down, it's Cohen, and he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal.
Undercross. Check 52. Hey. Check 13. Check 13.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. A great play there with time running out. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute. Elliott good on the extra point. And it would appear, barring some late heroics, they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 8. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
Here we go. At their own 26-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. 1 to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary, but you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set things up for an easier shot at it.
We'll see if they can do it. Might be easier said than done. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. N'Keal Harry was the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
I'm coming after you. Check it out, read.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still. You were wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for Miami, they just keep on rolling as they move to 9-2 with a win here. And now they'll have a few extra days here before they face Miami next.